Well, look what happens when you have a pile of dirt covered up for too long. Look what it becomes. At least here in my part of the world, here in Alabama. One thing that that ants love, fire ants love, they love loose, fresh dug dirt. Makes it easier for them to make their tunnels. So my big pile of dirt here has become a gigantic ant mound. So in order to get it from here to there, I got to deal with a bunch of ants. I don't know how I'm going to handle this, but this is gardening challenges. Got a lot of them. Yeah. Don't neglect your greenhouse for one day. Don't think you're going to get away with it. And don't take the ants at their word when they say they're just going to help you out and not cause a problem, because they will. Let me figure out what I'm going to do here. May not mess with them today. I just put the shovel in here. Look at all that. I don't know how much you can see, but they go down deep in there. It's just angry. It's very, very angry right now. This is the maddest pile of dirt I think I've ever seen. I don't know. Never seen a pile of dirt this mad. Yeah. Some of y'all are not from the South or any place where there's a lot of ants like this. And just thought I'd show you that. They are upset with me. I'm going to have to really think about what I'm going to do with this, because I don't want to move the colony over here at all. I don't want this to be infested with ants. So I'm going to have to think about this. If you got any ideas, a safe, organic way of how to kill exactly a bazillion ants, let me know. There's got to be no poisons. I think I may put them in a big container and just let them seal up in there and cook. I might do that. I don't know. Well, I've made up my mind. I'm going to put y'all on the shovel cam. We're going to put all these ants and this dirt, or most of it, until I get eat up, in this big garbage container I've got. It was just sitting over there doing nothing. One of the things I like to keep around here. Oh, look at them. I'm going to put them in here with the hopes that the heat, well, you know, if the heat kills them, it's going to probably kill the dirt that's in there, the soil and the bacteria. I just don't know what else to do right now. I won't take you forever, little move, though. Ow, I'm getting eat up here. They got all over me. All over me. I got to go. Bye. Well, the Joby took many direct hits. It was assaulted and overrun, but it made it fine. Now my garbage can container there that I've got them in, I'm going to seal them up in there, but it's taking a hit on the bottom there from the weight, so I got to fix that. May have to file an insurance claim on that. All right. There's another one of my strawberries. You can see about how big they get. They might get a little bit bigger than that, but not by much. But you can kind of maybe identify that. Somebody might be able to. But we can also see in here a couple of slugs. There's a slug right there eating that strawberry. And there's a pill bug in there. Little roly-poly. That bothers me. I'm not going to eat this one. I'm going to go ahead and just let them have this one. You know, try to help out nature and let them have their food. But pill bugs and slugs is something that I just do it right over there. It'll break down and make more strawberries. Comes back from seed. But pill bugs and slugs are something that I'm going to have to battle as I'm doing this. With as much wood chips and rotten wood and everything that I've got, yeah, it's going to be a battle. I've got my uses for the slugs and the pill bugs. Just getting the little rascals to hold still long enough for me to catch a bunch of them. But what I wanted to do here is show you that. That's a good example of some of the predators that you have in your garden. What I'm going to do to plant every day is I've got a bunch of walking onions, and I'm going to work some of them into the ground in just a minute. Here's another worm just doing his thing. These beds, being so natural, are a wonderful place for your worms. And so easy to grow your worms and make a good thing. And the weeding in here, I just can't tell you how easy it is to weed out in here. Look at that. Look at how that goes. In raised beds, you've got that. And I've got a bunch of weeds here. Friends. There's no telling what's come up in here. But I'll use that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up. I'm only going to plant some of my... Get out of here. That's another one. Look at there. That's the second one right there. Just big old fat earthworms. Just running around in here like this is their place. And it is. I'm going to plant some of them here, and I'm going to plant some of them somewhere else. And I'll show you that in a minute. All right. What I've done is just put them right around the edge right here. This is going to get most of the morning sun and some of the noonday sun later on. It won't have all day sun. I uncovered another big old fat earthworm right there when I was doing that. So that's like three right here in this tiny little trench that I've disturbed. I'll tell you, it's just as easy as putting plants in the ground. That'll get you started. Go see Old Alabama Gardener. You know, in the group I've got him in there, and it's easy links, and most everybody knows him. But there's nothing that you're going to grow on the face of this earth, probably, at least normal garden stuff, that you can't learn everything from OAG. That's the man. I'm like most of y'all. I'm somewhere in between. No, let's say I'm a beginner. I'm an absolute beginner. This is one tiny little Jerusalem artichoke, little nodule that was left in some dirt, and it's sprouting. Look how small that is. That shows you how little it takes for these Jerusalem artichokes to grow from. They're beasts. They want to live and give you food. Sunchokes, Jerusalem artichokes. I've had some pretty good light now for a couple of days, not all day. So these are getting close to being charged up. I'll be able to turn them on here pretty soon. But this one is still going strong. Yeah, it just came on about 30 minutes ago. And I've used that in so many videos now. I'm probably going to try to keep working it in somehow. So what I've done is I put part of my Egyptian walking onions over there in the bed. They're going to have half sun, half shade. I'm going to see how they do there in the ground and with that amount of shade. These, some of the rest of them, I've still got more. I'm going to put somewhere else. These I'm going to start up in my container garden. Yeah, I'm going to have some things in the ground, some things in containers, some things in the aquaponics. And I had a neat idea, because I'm always trying to find a way to maximize everything. And I was going to see how it would do if I planted potatoes with my onions. You know, put a couple of taters in there, onions around the outside. I said, well, I need to learn let me see if that's a good idea. So I Googled it, and lo and behold, I learned. It says that onions, okay, onions and several other plants, if you plant them with potatoes, they will stunt the growth of a potato. So whenever you're out there and you don't know, you've got an idea, just Google it, you know, find that answer. The main thing is this, if you want to grow, you can. There's nothing hard about it. You know, you can learn. We all start off as beginners, and I'm certainly classifying myself as a beginner, although I've been around it for a long time. You know, the point is, if I'm out here doing it, you can do it. You know, in a pot, sitting there on your front porch, back porch, out there in the patio, on your balcony. You can grow wherever you are. You can. If you want to, just look for the knowledge out there. Check out OAG, check out Google. The answers are there. And if you're worried about your food, or worried about if you can, yes, you can. Anyone can. So y'all get out there and grow something. I think I'm finally going to wind this down for the day, and hope I'll see y'all back tomorrow. I keep wanting to say when I've only got so many days left till spring. It's kind of stuck on me. But anyhow, today I planted Egyptian walking onions, and I'll see y'all tomorrow from down here in the country part of Alabama. Y'all be good and take care.